morning, everyone. Chosan. So I don't know why I did that, but hello everyone. I'm now here in Hampton Beach in Sai Kung to go camping with some of my friends. Originally, we were supposed to go here by a speedboat from the Sai Kung town center, but because the waves today are pretty big, they had to cancel the services, and we ended up hiking from the Sai Wan Pavilion. Sai Wan Pavilion is actually the starting point of one of my previous hikes in Camp Koy Shekteng. So if you haven't seen that video yet, please do check it out. There's some nice drone footages and sunset photos that I took from that hike. Anyway, the trail from the pavilion going to the beach, it takes around 1 hour. It's a well-paved hike and not a lot of steep slopes, but because of the 20 kilos of camera and camping gear, it's pretty taxing and I'm pretty tired right now. But yeah, we're setting up camp and I'm looking forward to the day because the weather is pretty nice and hopefully we'll see a nice sunset and the stars later tonight and then a nice sunrise tomorrow. So yeah, if you want to follow along my adventures, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll try my best to share my landscape photography, travel, camping, hiking, all my adventures. And yeah, stick around and hopefully you enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm now here walking along the shore of Tai Wan Beach, which is a 10 to 15 minute walk from our main campsite in Hampton. I think the place here is very nice. There's much less people. The waves are pretty solid. There's surfers around here as well. But it is a much less convenient campsite because there are no public facilities around. And the restaurant is all the way back there in Hampton. I'm just here to check out any interesting or gorgeous trails where I can shoot photographs. Behind me is actually the trail that leads up to Sharp Peak. I probably won't go there right now because I have too much gear on me. It's probably gonna be too difficult if I try it now, and I don't think I'm prepared for that. It's now around 8 in the evening and we just finished dinner. When we were going back to the campsite, I saw that there's so many stars in the sky right now. I mean, it's really perfect to do some astrophotography. So I went back to my tent and got my tripod, got my full frame Sony a7 III and a wide angle lens that I brought with me so that I can try my luck and see if there are any nice compositions. So I actually went closer to the shoreline to avoid the light pollution coming from the tent lights and tried to find some nice foreground interest. So I don't know if you can actually see, but I'm actually in front of some sea rocks or along the coastline, which I think is pretty interesting. And right now I'll show you a shot that I was trying to compose a while ago. Yeah, so I shot it at f2.8, exposed for like 13 seconds, ISO pretty high up because it's so dark. You really need to increase your ISO in these situations to 1600. And basically my focus was to point to the brightest star. You know, very basic astrophotography 101 over there. So what I did was I tried to align the rocks that I saw into sort of my foreground that leads towards the sky, and then the stars will be shown over there. Although in the photo right now it's a bit overexposed, but hopefully I can fix it in post-processing later and make them pop out with the contrast and exposure correction. So yeah, I'm pretty happy right now. I didn't expect that I'll see this many stars tonight, but I guess we're lucky today. Okay, so I went to the other side of the beach and tried to check out any other points of interest around the area. And at this end there are some pretty good rock formations that I thought would be interesting, but after taking a couple of shots I actually can't think of a nice way to compose with the sky and these rock formations. But anyway, I'll show you what I've done. So I took this shot vertically because I wanted to show how high these rock formations are and still sort of capture the sky. And if you notice, there is actually some orange glow on the left side over here, and it seems that the moon is about to rise right now, so it's casting a sort of an orange glow. And I guess I have to shoot very fastly right now, otherwise it might overexpose the sky and then wash out the stars. Good morning everyone. I'm now here sitting by the shore of Hampton Beach watching the sunrise. It is now around 7:40 in the morning, and usually on weekends I won't wake up this time because I'll sleep in usually until the lunch break to catch up on sleep. But on days like these I'll make an exception. I mean, the view is just so lovely. The sunlight is casting an overall golden tone around the shore and the mountain ridges over there. And yeah, I just had to see this. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? So I just flew my drone around to capture some footage of the sea line and the landscapes around the area. I think it's gonna be quite beautiful. I mean, how could I even take a bad shot of this view? It's pretty perfect, I think. Can you record yan? The morning after, how does everyone feel?
Fine.
Fine.
A little cold and hungry.
Look at Mark shaking his head.
It's like nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened, right?
Yeah.
Nothing
Nothing happened.
Everyone just slept at like 10 in the evening. Very wholesome night.
Very wholesome.
Very wholesome. Nothing happened.
We brewed some hot tea.
Hot fucking tea.
Hot cup of tea and went to bed.
It's a different kind of no.
As you can see, currently,
Noodles na lang po.
Ichiran.
Ichiran.
Ito si ate, may pwesto to sa worldwide. Saan nga po yung
Doon sa third floor.
third floor daw.
So we are now leaving the campsite and we just finished packing up. Unfortunately today the speedboats are cancelled again because of the strong waves. So now we are going to hike going to Checking Pier, where we can take a ferry going to Wongshek Pier, and then hopefully we can call a cab going back to Sai Kung Town Center. But yeah, it was a very nice camping trip, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as well. So see you around next time, and thanks for watching. So we just arrived in Checking Pier, waiting for the speedboat going to Wongshek Pier, and we just hiked here for over an hour with all this gear. Not fun at all.